call. Through doubts and fears, find your inner thrall. Every setback a chance to reclaim. Let your passion ignite, let it flame.
Welcome to the Living Well, Living Rich podcast. Here we take complex topics, cut through the noise, and help you become truly well-informed. Our mission is really to extract those vital nuggets of knowledge and insight, making even the densest subjects engaging and accessible for your personal and professional growth. Today, we're embarking on a deep dive into something profoundly shaping our world and, well, our lives: artificial intelligence. Our insights today are primarily drawn from an exceptional guide, the book AI and You, Adapting to the New Technological Landscape by Shu Chen Hou, PhD. And let me tell you, this isn't just some dry technical manual. It's genuinely an empowering and insightful resource for anyone aiming to thrive in this rapidly evolving AI age. It really helps you live well and, live rich. So let's dive into this. We're going to try and understand what AI fundamentally is. We'll trace its often surprising journey through history, explore its pervasive impact across industries, and, in your daily routines. And maybe most importantly, consider your indispensable role in this ongoing AI revolution.
It's such an essential conversation to have right now because, as AI and You makes so clear, understanding AI's core principles isn't just about technological literacy. It's really about equipping ourselves to navigate what's coming.
Absolutely. So, okay, if we strip away all the hype, what is AI at its most basic level? Like, what are we really talking about?
Well, at its core, AI represents the simulation of human intelligence processes by machines. So we're talking about machines learning, reasoning, solving problems, perceiving the world, and understanding language, much like we do. It's a fascinating field, actually, super interdisciplinary. It draws from computer science, sure, but also mathematics, psychology, even neuroscience, to develop these really sophisticated algorithms.
Right. And within that, we hear terms thrown around all the time, like machine learning and deep learning. What's the key distinction there for us?
Okay, good question. So machine learning is probably what most of us are somewhat familiar with. It's where systems learn from data, they recognize patterns, make informed decisions, all without being explicitly programmed for every single step. Deep learning is, you could say, an advanced evolution of that. It uses these multi-layered neural networks, kind of inspired by the human brain. The real game changer isn't just that these systems learn, it's the scale they're operating at now, the sheer amount of data they process, and the emergent capabilities we're seeing because of that, especially in areas like, generative AI and really nuanced language understanding.
That distinction feels incredibly important for us to grasp, because it helps us appreciate the genuine intelligence in our everyday tech, but also maybe grounds our expectations a bit. It highlights that huge, almost philosophical gap between what AI does today and, true human-level intelligence. The book, AI and You, really clarifies this by distinguishing between narrow AI and general AI.
Precisely. Narrow AI, sometimes called weak AI, is actually what we encounter constantly, every day. It's designed for specific tasks, often with remarkable accuracy and efficiency. Think of your virtual assistants, Siri, Alexa, or the recommendation engines on Netflix or Spotify. Even the AI guiding autonomous vehicles. They excel within their defined parameters, their specific job, but their understanding, quote unquote, doesn't extend beyond those assigned functions.
Okay, so my smart speaker isn't suddenly going to decide to write a symphony or, ponder the meaning of existence.
No. Not anytime soon. That's the realm of general AI, or AGI, artificial general intelligence. And that is, for now, still theoretical. An AGI would possess a human-like ability to understand, learn, and apply intelligence across a huge range of tasks. It could handle sophisticated reasoning, adapt to unforeseen situations, all without needing specific pre-programming for every single scenario. It's largely speculative, like I said. And what's particularly fascinating here, and a bit daunting, are the complex ethical questions and the massive technological hurdles involved. It makes AGI this intriguing but still pretty distant prospect.
It's truly remarkable to consider what AI is today, but to really appreciate this moment and maybe understand where it's all headed, I think we need to take a step back first. Let's explore that winding, sometimes surprising path AI has taken to get here.
Oh, indeed. The history is fascinating. I mean, the idea of artificial beings goes way back, right? Ancient myths and automatons. But AI, as a distinct academic field, that really got its formal start in the mid-20th century. A truly pivotal moment was the 1956 Dartmouth Conference. You had luminaries like John McCarthy, Marvin Minsky, gathering to seriously explore the possibility of machines mimicking human intelligence. That conference is widely seen as the birth of AI as we know it.
And one fascinating aspect of that early period was the sheer optimism, wasn't it? Researchers focused on symbolic AI, trying to basically encode human knowledge and rules into machines. We saw early successes, like the Logic Theorist program. But, despite those early wins, the limitations quickly became apparent, and that led to what people now call the AI winter.
Yeah.
A pretty significant decline in funding and interest. It really makes you wonder, doesn't it? How many big ideas face those kinds of winters before their time truly comes?
That period of, let's call it recalibration, was probably crucial. The resurgence, the comeback, really began in the late 20th century, and it was fueled by huge leaps in computing power. The explosion of available data that's key and breakthroughs in algorithms, especially neural networks.
Right. And then came those undeniable milestones, things people could point to, like IBM's Deep Blue defeating chess champion Garry Kasparov back in '97. That wasn't just a game, was it? It felt like a powerful demonstration of AI's strategic potential.
Absolutely. A major moment. Then the 2010s saw truly exponential growth, just massive, driven by ever larger data sets and, again, increasingly powerful computing. This is when deep learning really hit its stride. It led to huge advances in things like speech recognition, image recognition. Think about virtual assistants like Siri and Alexa becoming, normal parts of our daily lives. This era also saw what you might call the democratization of AI tools, making them more accessible, empowering broader innovation beyond just the tech giant.
Yeah, that historical context really hammers home how incredibly fast AI has evolved. It makes staying informed about its capabilities and, its implications absolutely crucial for your future. Because this pace isn't slowing down, and AI and you provides a fantastic roadmap for understanding that whole journey. Okay, so now let's shift gears a bit. Let's look at AI's profound impact today. Because it's definitely not just in labs anymore, right? It's transforming industries and weaving itself into our daily life in countless ways.
Oh, it's truly pervasive. Take healthcare, for instance. AI is fundamentally shifting the earliness and precision of diagnoses. It's incredible. Imagine algorithms spotting subtle patterns in medical scans, maybe years before human radiologists could, or predicting disease outbreaks with unprecedented accuracy. This really pushes the boundaries of preventative medicine. It's transforming healthcare from being reactive to being profoundly proactive. It also helps personalize treatment plans based on your unique genetic makeup, your lifestyle, and it even speeds up drug discovery.
That's a massive shift, just huge. And beyond healthcare, AI is also reshaping finance, isn't it? Streamlining things like risk assessment, fraud detection, analyzing real-time transactions for anything unusual.
Exactly. And it's not just about security, though that's important. It's also about enhancing creditworthiness evaluation. That could potentially lead to more inclusive lending practices, which is a big deal.
Okay, and manufacturing, I imagine that's another big area.
Definitely. AI isn't just automating tasks there, it's optimizing entire production lines. It significantly reduces human error, boosts efficiency, and things like predictive maintenance, driven by AI, can anticipate when equipment might fail. That minimizes costly downtime. Plus, it helps optimize supply chains, better inventory management, more accurate demand forecasting, really powerful stuff.
And for many of us, probably most visibly, AI shapes our retail experiences every day. It delivers these data-driven insights into consumer behavior, personalizing marketing and product recommendations in ways that honestly were unimaginable not long ago.
Yeah, and think about AI-powered chatbots and virtual assistants. They're pretty common now for 247 customer service, changing how we even interact with brands.
Education, too, you mentioned. How's it changing things there?
Education is undergoing a really remarkable transformation. You have these personalized learning platforms powered by AI. They tailor content to individual student needs, their pace, their learning style. They can even pinpoint where a student might be struggling. It allows for a truly customized learning journey, which is incredibly exciting.
AI is kind of baked into almost every part of our lives now, from smart assistants trying to anticipate our needs to the algorithms planning our commutes. But I think the crucial insight here isn't just that it's everywhere. It's how these seemingly small everyday applications are subtly reshaping our decisions, our perceptions, maybe even our expectations of technology itself.
Absolutely. Think about transportation. Self-driving vehicles, Waymo, Tesla. They're aiming for greater safety, less congestion, lower emissions. Smart public transport uses AI for optimized schedules and routes. Intelligent traffic management systems dynamically adjust signals based on real-time traffic flow. It eases our commutes.
And right inside our homes. Smart speakers, voice assistants, these advanced security systems. AI is making things easier, safer.
For sure. Real-time video analysis, facial recognition, even managing energy with smart thermostats, integrating renewable energy sources more seamlessly.
It's just making things more efficient, more personalized, and often, yeah, quite a bit easier, just like the book highlights. So with all these incredible advancements, these powerful tools, it's pretty clear there's also a critical ethical landscape we absolutely need to navigate.
Yeah.
And AI and you dedicates significant attention to these really complex challenges.
It has to, right? One huge concern is bias and fairness. This is a big one. AI algorithms learn from historical data. And if that data reflects existing societal biases, which it often does, the AI can inadvertently inherit and even amplify those biases. This can lead to really skewed or unfair outcomes in critical areas. Think hiring decisions, loan applications, even law enforcement. The challenge is immense. How do we even define fairness in an algorithm? We need more diverse training data sets, rigorous auditing of algorithms, and critically, involvement from diverse stakeholders to try and mitigate these risks.
That's a truly thorny problem. And then, laid on top of that are the ever-present privacy concerns and data security issues. These AI systems, they thrive on vast amounts of personal data, our browsing habits, location, sometimes even biometric data like fingerprints or facial scans.
Right, and that raises serious questions about how that data is collected, how it's stored, how it's ultimately used. It forces us to ask, how do we balance the incredible benefits of AI with the absolute need to safeguard individual privacy and data security? It's a delicate line. You have personalization on one side and potentially invasive surveillance on the other, plus cybersecurity threats and a real need for more transparency from the companies developing and using this tech.
And governments everywhere are clearly scrambling, trying to figure out the best approach to regulation and governance.
Exactly. You see different approaches. The EU is forging ahead with its AI Act, trying to create a comprehensive framework. The US has a more decentralized approach so far. But the core challenge everywhere is that the technology is just moving so fast. Innovation often outpaces the speed of legislation. And it's technically complex stuff for policymakers to get their heads around. It really demands ongoing collaborative dialogue between the tech folks, ethicists, regulators, everyone.
And one last crucial piece here is accountability. This feels really important. When an AI system makes a decision that leads to a bad outcome, say a misdiagnosis in healthcare or a denied loan, who is responsible?
Is it the doctor who used the AI tool, the developers who built the algorithm, the hospital or bank that implemented the system?
Establishing clear lines of accountability is absolutely essential if we're going to build public trust in these powerful systems.
And as AI, and you points out so effectively, as AI becomes more and more integrated into our society, you become a stakeholder in these debates. Thinking critically about these ethical dilemmas isn't just for the experts anymore. It's really a responsibility for all of us.
Okay, so we have these incredible advancements, but also these significant ethical hurdles to consider. With all this power and this responsibility, what does it all mean for us as individuals? How do we not just, cope or adapt, but actually thrive in this rapidly evolving AI landscape?
Well, we're certainly seeing some major trends emerging right now that point the way. Generative AI is obviously huge. Models like GPT, DLE, they're fundamentally changing how we create text, images, code, music. It's supercharging creativity and productivity in so many fields. There's also, thankfully, a growing emphasis on ethical AI focus. More organizations are prioritizing responsible development, transparency, and accountability in their AI systems. It's becoming a necessity, not just a nice-to-have.
And we're also seeing advanced automation and natural language processing continuing to streamline processes everywhere, right?
Right.
Making human-computer interactions feel much more intuitive. AI systems are getting better at understanding nuance, context, even sentiment and language.
Definitely. Plus, AI is increasingly integrating with other powerful technologies. Think the Internet of Things, all those interconnected devices and blockchain, that decentralized ledger tech. Combining these can create smarter, more secure, and more efficient systems overall.
So thinking about careers, about the job market, AI in you really stresses the importance of preparing for this AI-driven future. What does that look like?
It's less about worrying that AI will take all the jobs, and more about cultivating skills that complement AI. That's the key shift in thinking.
Okay, let's really unpack that. So
Right.
this means doubling down on those uniquely human skills. Things like critical thinking, creativity, emotional intelligence, abilities that maybe become even more valuable in a world with more automation.
Exactly. Those are harder to replicate with machines.
And on the technical side, What's important there?
Foundational skills are increasingly crucial. Things like data analysis, some familiarity with programming languages, Python, R are common, and just understanding the basic concepts behind machine learning. And maybe overarching all of that is the need for lifelong learning and strong professional networks. Staying adaptable is key for career resilience.
The book insightfully calls this the indispensable human edge. I like that phrasing.
It's fitting, isn't it? Because while AI excels at processing massive amounts of data, finding patterns, making rapid predictions, it fundamentally lacks context, ethical judgment, and genuine emotional intelligence. Human oversight and judgment remain absolutely crucial, especially when dealing with moral implications or high-stakes decisions, like in medicine or law. AI can generate ideas, sure, but humans bring the original thought, the personal experience, the emotional resonance that leads to true innovation.
So if we connect all these dots,
Yeah.
the future really lies in synergy, in a kind of powerful collaboration between humans and AI.
Precisely. That's the most productive way to look at it. AI powerfully augments human abilities. It gives us tools for advanced data analysis, complex pattern identification, sophisticated forecasting. Humans, in turn, bring the creativity, the emotional insight, the moral reasoning, and that unique ability to adapt to truly novel, unexpected situations. That combination, AI's analytical power plus human intuition and empathy, is what will drive innovation and optimize outcomes across pretty much every field imaginable.
The core argument in AI and you feels so profound, really. Adapting to AI isn't just about understanding the machines. It's fundamentally about understanding how to grow with them. The future, it seems, truly belongs to those who can merge human creativity and ingenuity with the incredible power of artificial intelligence. So we've taken quite a deep dive today into AI and you, adapting to the new technological landscape. We've covered a lot from what AI actually is, its fascinating, sometimes bumpy history, its huge impact on your life and across industries, and those critical ethical considerations we all need to grapple with. And maybe most importantly, we've explored your essential role in navigating and thriving in this new era.
Yeah, and there's a quote from Dr. Shu Chen Hou in the book that really sticks with me. She says, AI will transform the way we live, but it's up to us to decide how it transforms who we are. It perfectly captures it, I think. This isn't just another technological shift. It's about forging a partnership between human potential and machine intelligence. And we all have a role in shaping what that partnership looks like.
This incredible resource, AI and You, Adapting to the New Technological Landscape, is published by Kokoshungsan Ltd. It really is a must-read, I think, for anyone serious about living well and living rich in this new technological landscape we find ourselves in. And its visionary founder, Shu Chen Hou, Ph.D., is driven by this deep passion for making education accessible to everyone.
Absolutely. So if you're hungry for more knowledge, if you want to continue your journey of personal and professional growth in this area and others, we highly encourage you to visit Kokoshungsan.net. That's Kokoshungsan.net. There, you'll find a really wide array of educational content, ebooks, audiobooks, online courses, specialized learning resources, all designed to help you thrive.
And it's worth noting, by choosing Kokoshungsan, you're not just investing in your own future, which is great in itself, you're also supporting a larger movement, one promoting education accessibility, social equity, and sustainable development globally. It's knowledge with a purpose. So as you go about your day, maybe reflect on this. How will you embrace this change? How will you leverage this emerging partnership between human potential and machine intelligence to shape your future, and perhaps even the world around you? Keep learning, keep adapting, and keep thriving.
The silence of night, dreams whisper call. Through doubts and fears, find your inner throne. Every setback a chance to reclaim. Let your passion ignite, let it flame. Soar like a phoenix through darkest skies. Let your spirit shine, let your soul rise. Trials and lessons, every step a burn. With each stride, let your fire churn. In doubt's echo, find strength, stand tall. In adversity's face, defy and enthrall. Stumbles lead to peaks, challenges you seek. Every hurdle a lesson, every trial unique. Soar like a phoenix through darkest skies. Let your spirit shine, let your soul rise. Trials and lessons, every step a burn. With each stride, let your fire churn. Break free, leave chains behind. Embrace the unknown, heart refined. like a phoenix. Through darkest skies, let your spirit shine. Let your soul rise. Trials are the lessons. Every step a burn. With each stride, let your fire churn. Break free, leave chains behind. Embrace the unknown. Heart refined. In every moment, your greatness is sown. Your story's power, let it be known. Soar like a phoenix. The darkest skies, let your spirit shine. Let your soul rise. House of lessons. In the silence of night, dreams whisper a call. Through doubts and fears, find joy in the fall. Every setback a chance to reclaim. Let your passion ignite, let it flame. Soar like a phoenix. The darkest skies, let your spirit shine. Let your soul rise. Drown out the lessons, every step a burn. With each stride, let your fire churn. In the silence of night, dreamers whisper a call. Through doubts and fears, you find joy in the fall. Every step like a chance to reclaim. Let your passion ignite, let it flame. Soar like a phoenix in the darkest skies. Let your spirit shine, let your soul rise. Trials are lessons, every step a burn. With your shine, let your fire churn. And doubts that go find strength. Stand tall in adversity's face. Defy it wrong. Stumbles lead to good challenges you see. Every hurdle a lesson, every trial you need. Soar like a phoenix in the darkest skies. Let your spirit shine, let your soul rise. Trials are lessons, every step will burn. With each stride, let your fire churn. Break free, leave chains behind. Embrace the unknown, heart refined. In every moment, your greatness is sown. Your story's power, let it be known. Soar like a phoenix through darkest skies. Let your spirit shine, let your soul rise. Trials are lessons, every step will burn.